Right, Carabao Cup action,
Yeah.
Jace.
Football's back. Domestic football's back.
Premier League teams back in action. We see Newcastle beat Bournemouth 1-0. Leicester beat MK Dons.
Yeah.
Southampton win 2-1 at Lincoln. And Wolves win 2-0 against Gillingham. So, look, the boys are back.
Yes.
And it's good to see.
Yeah, we got the results we thought we would see.
Yeah.
Newcastle keeping a clean sheet. We're kind of watching bits. We were working on the show, beavering away on the show, I have to say. We were watching bits. The minute they had a goal disallowed. Almiron, I think, scored a goal. He might have missed a chance, I think. Callum Wilson might have had a goal ruled out. So, but look, we can't, because it's not on telly, we find it difficult to watch. So if you've been at a game, tell us what was it like, the atmosphere at St James's, flying high before the World Cup. Got off to a good start. You can't beat that, mate. 1-0 home. You know, I don't know how they played. I don't know what Bournemouth done, but it'd be good to know from anyone that was at one of those Carabao Cup games.
Well, I've had a tweet come in already from Dave. He says 2 years is okay from frozen Jamie, and then I've had another one come in and say shelf life on frozen food is 3 months. So big difference there.
Meat? Yeah, but there's
big difference there.
Yeah, but there's certain things like vegetables can be all 3 months, can't they? And chips, things like that.
Surely.
I mean, there's certain things in there.
I need specifics here, people, on meat. If a butcher or anyone who knows their stuff about cooking food over Christmas that's been in the freezer for a while, let me know.
You took it out. It's defrosting as we speak.
I took it out. It's defrosting now.
Right. Okay.
As we speak. Yeah. It's a big old piece of meat.
Is it? Well, so what have you got? Gammon and beef.
Gammon and beef that I didn't use last year.
Why don't you bring a little bit in, mate? Just cook a little bit and bring it in for the lads.
What, for you?
Bring in some of your spare meat.
What are you going to bring in?
I'll eat your meat. That's what I'll do. I'll help you out with your meat.
Eat my meat.
Eat your meat. Bring it in. Make sure it's well cooked.
All right.
Most of the beef, you can have that rare, right? The beef, I quite like a bit of rare beef.
What do you mean? I'm going to eat rare meat?
Rare beef.
Out of the freezer from a year ago. You winding me up.
You don't overcook the beef, though.
I'm going to have to. It's been frozen a year.
Well, someone just said it's okay.
Well, we'll see. Someone's saying it's not okay. But let's go to Ash, who's a Newcastle fan, and let's talk football. Ash, good evening.
All right, Ash.
Evening, boys.
How we doing, Ash?
Good show as always.
Merry Christmas.
I'm on. Merry Christmas to you, boys. Good show as always.
Well, we just started.
You're easily pleased, Ash. We're talking about meat.
Well, I'm a portly chap, so yeah, of course I am.
Ash, appreciate it, mate. Look, did you watch the game tonight? Was you managed to get there or see it?
I've actually been to the match. I'm just sitting in the queue now, just trying to get out of St James's.
Right, yeah. Right. Okay.
Always a nightmare.
What did you see?
Always a nightmare, yeah.
What did you see?
Well, it wasn't the best performance. There was good passing moves, but there was no end product.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the first game back after 5-6 weeks hiatus.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be that rustiness. So to get a win and a clean sheet, you're going to take that all day long.
Cool, sure.
Yeah, you're absolutely going to take it all day long, and you get through to the next round of a cup competition. Yep. So tonight wasn't necessarily about the performance. It was just getting the win and just getting the match time under our belts. Yeah,
I mean, look, we're going to see that over the next few weeks. It's going to be really interesting to see how the Premier League teams do after this break. And me and Jace were talking about it. Yes, they're going to be fit because they would have kept themselves fit. Some of them played in the World Cup, and the players that didn't would have been training. But it's them little moments where you've created, especially Newcastle, where you've created little passing movements together. Little, you know each other's roles and you know each other's attributes. You've got to find that all again, haven't you? You've got to try and get that back together, that momentum that you've lost. You're going to have to find. Agree. It's going to be interesting to see who really struggles.
Yeah, I think Almiron looked off the pace tonight, but then again, it goes back to what I've just said. It's going to take 2, 3, 4, 5 games just to get back into the swing of things. What's better than a Christmas schedule to get yourself back into the swing of things? I mean, we've got Leicester on Boxing Day. That's not going to be easy, and then we've got Leeds straight after at home. Again, that's not going to be easy. So we've just got to keep picking up good results, and then the performances will start flowing again. Because we didn't start the season that well, but we got into it, and I think it's going to be the same again, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
Yeah, Ash, just watching them tonight, it's another clean sheet. Eddie Howe has proven that he's this side that he's put together has been built from the back, hasn't it? And I look at the players you've got now: Nick Pope, Trippier, who I thought was very good in the World Cup, Dan Burn, Shah, and Botman. This side, this back five that you've got, could see you over the line in a top 4 race.
Yeah, I think the two things I wanted to absolutely point out. You said number one, Nick Pope, £8 million for an international goalkeeper. That's a snip. Yeah, it is. And he's been absolute class. And then the second thing, which I know it's going slightly off where you're talking about the defence, but you've got the 4th round of a Carabao Cup tie at St James's Park. There was 51,500 there tonight.
Yeah, desperate for their football to come back.
Heard of.
Yeah, I mean, this club's been starved of success, Ash, and this is a genuine opportunity with the team they've got, the manager they've got, to go on and win something this year. And what better chance? So they're at the quarterfinals now, right?
Yes.
So you need a little bit of luck of the draw. One of the big heads of either Man City or Liverpool going to go out, right? Because they play one another Thursday. Yeah. You know what's going to happen tomorrow night at Old Trafford, because Burnley are going to be travelling there. So Burnley are in decent form. So do you know what? The pathway, all of a sudden, you never know.
No, you never know.
Might just open up for them, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if you want to have your say on that on tonight's Carabao Cup action, and Rangers as well winning in the dying moments. Get involved. Let's go to Richard, who's an Aston Villa fan. All right, Rich?
All right, boys.
Rich.
How are you? Rich, have you got any info on frozen meat?
It's good news, Jamie. 2 years. As long as when you put it in the freezer, as long as it was fresh. Yeah. You've got 2 years on it, mate. So you're good. You're good to go.
So I'm good to go.
How do you know, Rich?
I work in the industry. I work for a turkey farmer.
What's the matter with you?
How many turkeys you got, Rich?
About 10,000.
What? 10,000 turkeys? I mean, what? So can you go and talk to the turkeys? Do you go and talk to them?
Well, you can actually. Yeah. If when they're all together in the barn, they're quite receptive to humans. So if you make a sound, they'll make a sound back to you, like that.
Well, you're not in the turkey farm now, Rich, are you?
No, I've finished for the day.
So tell me, so you got 10,000 turkeys. Yeah. Okay. How many of those are going to end up on a dinner plate this Christmas?
I'd like to think 10,000.
They're all mature, are they? There's not little baby ones there?
No.
How old are they?
About 6 months.
Oh, you can eat a 6 month? Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you fatten them up in 6 months?
Yeah.
To be the size of like a small bull?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but and also you got to remember the turkeys that we eat. Yeah. They're all female. They're not male. The male ones are the size of dogs.
Oh, big old boys.
Yeah, they're big old boys.
Why can't you eat them?
Because you won't get them in the oven. They are huge.
So the 6-month-old boys are just too big.
They are vast.
Here's a question for you, right? Can you? I need to word this carefully. Can you manipulate the sex of a turkey?
Yes.
What do? How do you make it a female turkey?
Where are we going with this?
I know it's it's Christmas chat. What do you do to the turkey to make sure that when the egg comes out of? I mean, you can't kill all of them because you need eggs, right? So how do you make sure it's a female inside that egg?
Oh, that's a good question, because we don't actually we get them as hatchlings, so the little chicks, so we don't have to worry about what sex they are. They just come as female, but and you can still farm the male ones. We just can't get them in the oven. Right. You can still use them for turkey breast and turkey thigh, but.
Oh, okay, so you just won't get them in because they're just enormous things, right?
Oh, they are vast.
What's the earliest you can eat a turkey? How old? I mean, could you eat a 3-month-old turkey?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be very big. They'd be the same size as a big chicken.
Right. What about the male one? When the male hits like the female size that you eat it, was it 4 months in? 5 months in?
Yeah, probably about 3 to 4.
Right. And you could do that.
Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. Yeah, definitely.
Rich, thanks for your call, mate. I really appreciate it.
Turkey chat.
Turkey chat. Vegans going to love us, aren't they? Right, if you want to get your call in on some Carabao Cup action.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.